Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Today we have a Wave 9 Brad Keselowski Castrol Ford Mustang. Now this is the Authentics line. We probably do like maybe 4 Authentics reviews the entire year, to be honest with you, because to me the Authentics line is absolutely a disaster. Not only does half the cars get made on the worst die-cast mold since the mid-90s, the decal quality for even some of the EL mode cars is atrocious, which I figure out the ones that are not made on the good, decal mode, and or decal quality, and I don't buy them, clearly. I ain't going to support that. So, this is the Castrol, I think they call it carbon neutral, but I prefer to call it the ghost paint scheme. It just kind of has a ghostly vibe to it. Very reminiscent of those 2011, ghost finish 164s they made. So anyways, you got Brad Keselowski here. The packaging is extremely plain, but that's literally what it's supposed to be. This is an exclusive die-cast that was not made in the Gold Series 164. So if you're wanting this car, this is the only official way you can get it. This car right here is actually botched in the mold. It is the chase piece, and they still botched it. So obviously, skedaddle on that one. Big L, they didn't make this one into the freaking, the proper pre-raced version or pre-wrecked version. That would have been a real good seller. They didn't care. We do have this one right here, the Justin Allgaier. I'll show it quickly on camera if I don't hit the camera. We'll be doing a review on this one as well. Another NASCAR Authentics exclusive. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and carefully pop it out of the box. Alrighty folks, right out of the good old box, and here we go. Now unfortunately this car was not made in the Gold Series, as I already mentioned, so you can't get it over there at Circle B Diecast, but for all your other diecast purchases, your 2023s, your 124s, your Race Twins, a Kyle Busch 2023 Chevys, whoever thought he'd be in a Chevy car, feel free to check out that promo code down below. Don't have to use it, fellas. So let's dive into this diecast review. So the whole car is just a simple gloss white paint job with all the opacity taken out of it. You got Castrol right there on the hood. I personally like the red and green of the Castrol, so it's kind of weird seeing this car so plain, but it is what it is. You got Ford right there. That's probably like the only color on this car. Get the number 6. Get your headlights. Very, very clean. I mean, it looks sleek. It looks modern, but I don't know. I like the more colorful paint schemes more myself. Got RFK, Sunoco. And this is, holy cow, check this out right here. This is bad. This looks like a Sharpie paint chip repair job gone bad. Look at this. You can see the scatter shot, like they took like a Sharpie and they tried to touch that one up. And to add comparison to this, look at that. That's how it's supposed to be. That's the decal they put on the car, right? So what probably happened here is it chipped, and then they just tried to touch it up, and they did a horrible job rushing it. You can even see the texture in the strokes. It's very hard to see. Probably the camera quality is going to be compressed. But from what I can see, there's a little bit of like that Sharpie stroke mark or paint pen or whatever they use. So that's unfortunate. That is bad. That's bad. Now I probably could, take a little paint thinner and get it off real quick, but this will probably be a donor car. Anyways, get the number 6 right there. Castrol. This bugs me. You got all this real estate space here, guys. Just take this, put it across the side, use up that real estate space. That's just my honest opinion. Got color generators fast and all. You got this this RFK DEI style stripe. This is one of their trademarks. Mac Tools, whatever that is. I think it's Simeon's. It's interesting how all the other logos are grayed out as well. That's a lot of sponsors. They don't like that. Brad Keselowski, what the biff happened here? All right, look at where the Brad Keselowski decal is here. And on the other side, look at that. Something is completely not centered. Color generators. Got the American ethanol ring. At least that has some color on it. Whatever the biff those are. That decal is crooked. You got Goodyear, Cup Series. You got the caboose of this diecast, and not much really to look at besides the Ford license plate. You have a little stripe. They actually did a good job lining that up. That is pretty good. Usually they botch it pretty badly. They'll get one side right, and then they'll completely neglect the other. Get RFK, number 6, Castrol, Ford. Go to the right side of the diecast. And once again, I just wish the Castrol logo was bigger. I mean, you have all this real estate space, guys. I just don't understand it. I don't know. They complain they don't have enough advertisement space, but let's just keep it real. If you took this exact size decal, this logo, the exact size, pixel for pixel, and you put it over here, would it not fit? You see what I'm saying? So if they took this exact logo and put it here, it would fit on the Gen 6 car. Would it not? It would fit even on the Gen 7 car with the middle number placement, would it not? So why are they complaining they want more room on the cars, yet they make a logo that would literally fit over here perfectly with the middle number placement? It doesn't make sense to me, guys. You can definitely tell a lot of the people who make decision making regarding these paint schemes, they really don't know what they're doing. Go to the roof of the car. I get to number 6. It's no metallic or anything. I don't know if the door numbers were like metallic on the real race car, but they definitely have a sheen to them. You know, like a static artificial sheen. Get the Castrol double logos. I don't like when they do this. It looks goofy to me. Just put one logo like this and slap it on the roof. I don't like the double logos. To me, it just I don't know. It just looks goofy to me. But anyways, this is a paint scheme that, honestly, if you're not really a Brad K fan, if you're not a Castrol fan, you probably are not going to be really that hyped about. It's a pretty plain paint scheme, and honestly, that's what it's supposed to be. I think it would have looked a lot better with a satin finish, in my opinion. You know, kind of the really basic paint schemes, you know, just a standard gray car, a black car, a white car. But it's supposed to be a very simple, just pretty much basic car. I think a matte finish would look good on this, but it does have a full gloss job. Technically, I could turn this into a matte finish car. I really could. I could take the car apart and modify it. Heck, I could turn this into a Gold Series car very easily. That's the beauty about some of these authentic cars. You can modify them so easily, bro, and turn them into exactly what you want. It's always interesting to me how there's like some collectors, some collectors, but people get upset. They're like, oh, well, this car gets canceled, oh, blah, blah, blah. I can't ever get this diecast. If I really wanted a car and I want it in my collection, I'll just build it for myself. I'm just going to keep it 100% honest with you. I don't get upset when cars get canceled anymore. I just make them for my own collection. You know, if I really want a random backmarker truck diecast or a random backmarker Cup Series alternate paint scheme, I'll make it myself. Everyone got upset when the Chase Sale at Pocono win wasn't offered. Just make it yourself. Simple. Just keeping it real, you know. I don't get upset when paint schemes get canceled anymore. Like, I used to get so upset, like, oh my gosh, I'll never get this car. And I'm just like, I can build my own. Like, I don't know. That's just my mindset nowadays. I don't even worry about cars getting canceled anymore. I just build them myself, and I know I can get the quality that I want. I can put it on the mold I want. I can use the paint I want. I can place the decals how I want. I can do everything like that how I want, and enjoy doing it. So this is the extremely thin sticker that comes with this. I would not recommend putting this on anything. I would just leave it on the backing paper. You probably put this like in your garage or your car or whatever. The sun's going to eat it up. You'd probably put it on your refrigerator. It probably lasts, I don't know, maybe a year, then it's going to fall off. You'd probably just be, if you're going to keep this car, right, you're probably just better off leaving it on the extremely thin backing sheet. If you ever decide to maybe trade it or something, someone might want this to go with it. I've seen significantly better stickers in my life. And, you know, Castrol, Brad Keselowski, it looks cool. It's a cool pattern and stuff. I like more of the colorful cars, you know. I'm a Ken Schrader M&M's fan, you know. I like them colorful paint schemes. This one, I don't know. I'm glad they made it, because Ryan Newman, I think, had a paint scheme like this in 2020 or 2021. So it is interesting to see them actually making one. But I don't know, man. I just feel like there's a little something they could have added to this car. Maybe make the Castrol logo larger. Maybe do a matte finish. I don't know, something they could have done to this paint scheme. But regardless, what do y'all think, guys? Make sure to comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And I used to review so many of these Authentics cars, but since they destroyed the Authentics line, they literally don't even care about their customers. I just said, screw it. I'm just going to get the Gold Series and not even worry about the Authentics line. And I know people are like, oh, the Gold Series is much more expensive, you know. It is. However, where I look at it is this, and I'll end the video on this, that I don't see a lot of people talk about, is you save so much time and you save so much gas just ordering it online. You know, going to a place like Circle B and just ordering a Gold Series 164, you know, like a diecast like this or whatever. This will never be made in the Authentics line, I don't think. Could age like milk. But a car like that, you'd be better off ordering in a Gold Series box like this, having it shipped to your house, you know. And instead of you having to spend 30 minutes traveling out of your town just to go to a random retail store for the 1 out of, I don't know, 5 chance they may have that exact diecast you want, just order it online, get it shipped to you. You don't waste your time. You don't waste your money and gas. I feel like when you combine the amount of time and gas you put into looking for authentics, because sometimes it's a pain in the butt to find them. Some people, they have it really easy. Their stores restock very consistently, but some people's stores never restock. When you compare the cost effectiveness from both sides of it, I feel like it's equal, to be honest with you. It's the same price. If you have to spend an hour and 30 minutes to find a wave, you're probably going to spend a tank of gas, right? You're going to waste an hour and 30 minutes of your day off or your free time, which, you know, that should be more valuable than anything, perhaps. So that's just my 2 cents. But that's all for now. Diecast Buffet, signing off.